In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. May Allah's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon you. Many followers of Sheikh Muhammad Nasir al-Din al-Albani consider him a great scholar. But let's delve into Albani's own words and teachings. We'll explore his alignment with the Irjaa sect principles. This analysis is based on reliable sources, not assumptions. Join us as we uncover insights from respected scholars. Part 2. Who are the Irjaa? The Irjaa are a sect that says faith, iman, is only what is in the heart and what is spoken on the tongue, and they do not include actions in its core definition. According to them, even major sins do not decrease a person's iman. In contrast, al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah say that iman is composed of belief, speech, and action. It increases with obedience and decreases with disobedience. Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah said, Al-Sunnah are agreed that iman is made up of words and deeds, and that it increases and decreases. Majmu' al-Fatawa 7-209. Part 3. Albani's documented positions. Position 1. Albani defined iman as belief and speech, repeatedly emphasizing that actions are only the fruits or consequences of faith, not part of its essence. He explicitly said, actions are the fruits of faith, but they are not part of its core. Sifatu Salat al-Nabi, page 28. Position 2. Regarding rulers who legislate with man-made laws, Albani insisted that such rulers are not disbelievers unless they believe that what they are doing is permissible. He said, merely ruling by man-made laws is not disbelief unless it is accompanied by the belief that it is permissible. Fatawa al-Ulama al-Kibar fi Hukm Ta'wil al-Kufr. Position 3. Albani criticized scholars who emphasize that actions are part of iman, accusing them of exaggeration and extremism. He said, those who exaggerate in making actions part of faith have fallen into extremism and the path of the Khawarij. Al-Ijaba, page 72. Part 4. Scholarly criticism and accusations of Albani having irjaa. Several respected scholars have raised concerns or explicitly accused Albani of falling into irjaa. Sheikh Salih al-Fawzan. Some of the later scholars have been influenced by the Irjaa, whether they know it or not, and have said that actions are only proofs of faith, not part of it. This is the saying of the Irjaa, no matter what they claim. Sheikh Safar al-Hawali. Albani's position, even though he denies it, aligns with the Irjaa in that he separates actions from the definition of faith. Sheikh Hamud ibn Uqla al-Shu'aibi. The Irjaa of today are those who remove actions from faith and defend oppressive rulers, just as some contemporary Salafi claimants do. Sheikh Abdul Latif ibn Abdul Rahman al-Sheikh. Whoever says that faith is only what is in the heart has fallen into the saying of the Irjaa and must be warned against, even if they claim to follow the Sunnah. Part 5. Consensus on legislation and kufr in it nullifying Islam. It is critically important to emphasize that by consensus, ijma, of the known scholars of al-Sunnah, legislating with man-made laws, deliberately replacing Allah's revealed laws, tashri al-am, constitutes major kufr that removes a person from Islam. This is not simply a sin or minor disobedience. It is a nullifier of Islam because it places human judgment above divine revelation. Ibn Taymiyyah, whoever changes the law of the messengers and replaces it with another law, has become a disbeliever, kafir. Ibn al-Qayyim, whoever issues rulings opposing Allah's law, has set up a tyrant, taghut, that must be rejected. Sheikh Muhammad ibn Ibrahim al-Sheikh, setting up man-made laws and abandoning Allah's rulings is clear kufr, which no one disputes except the blind. Sheikh Ibn Baz, believing man-made laws are better or replacing Allah's law is major kufr by consensus. Naji scholars. Placing man-made legislation in place of Allah's law constitutes apostasy, even if the person claims Islam. Part 6. Clarification on Albani's specialization. It is also important to clarify that even if some people regard Albani as a scholar of creed, Aqidah, in reality, he was not considered an authority in creed or usul, foundations of the religion. Albani's recognized field of expertise was hadith sciences, specifically the classification and authentication of hadiths. Many major scholars, even those who respected his hadith work, did not consider him a reference point or leading authority in matters of creed, theology, or foundational principles. Part 7. Final conclusion and personal message. In conclusion, Albani's lenient stance toward rulers, his consistent separation of deeds from faith, and his documented statements fit within the framework of Murji'a thinking, according to several respected critics. At the same time, we must approach these matters thoughtfully, carefully, and avoid blind allegiance or unjust takfir. True guidance lies in the clarity, balance, and justice of authentic Islamic teachings. We ask Allah to grant us understanding, fairness, and steadfastness upon His religion. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon our Prophet Muhammad, his family, and his companions. I truly hope you value this content, and if you found it beneficial, I kindly ask you to subscribe to my channel or platform. Your support and encouragement will motivate me to continue producing more meaningful content and sharing important knowledge with a wider audience. Jazakum Allahu khairan.